We have 35 rooms here for people who are trying to exit homelessness, who are motivated to change their lives, to change their circumstances. And they're allowed to stay here anywhere between a couple days, really, even up to 90 days. At Suburban Studios, about 70% of our participants have found permanent housing, while roughly 30% have returned to the streets. In other words, this program has helped around 35 people secure stable homes, even though some, about 14, have faced setbacks and ended up back on the streets. There are dozens of people actively working toward a better future through the program at any given time.
Every room has a sitting table. Some rooms are just one bed, and then we have the whole living area as well. You have guests who previously were living under a bridge, living in a garage, living in the back of a car. And there's this constant fear of, are they going to be okay? This provides them with that safety.
Since we started this back in January, we have revamped a lot of the programming here. So we have Safe Side Recovery is going to start coming in here and doing recovery groups, life skills groups, and house skills group. I also created a program with other people here called Forward Together, where we look at their personal development, their identity development, and their spiritual development so that they're career ready when they do start applying for jobs. And so altogether, we have about 20 to 40 hours of programming here per week with these individuals.
I haven't had my own place in the last 4 years. So I've gone from place to couch to this to that to just wanting my own place.
The heart of the program is America was built on pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. And people who are experiencing homelessness, they may not figuratively or literally have boots. And our goal in this program is that we're saying, hey, we're gonna provide you the boots, which in this case is the room, shelter, a stove, food, and security. When I was young, I did a 3-day homelessness immersion experience where I slept on the streets of Colfax for 3 days just to see what it was like to be homeless. One person came up to me and I was holding a sign outside of a Walgreens, and one person came up and spat on my head and said, "You piece of dirt, go get a job." And then 2 minutes later, somebody else came up and gave me a $5 bill and said, "Keep your head up." And at that moment in my life, I said, I'm gonna be that second person. I'm gonna be the person that says, "Keep your head up." It wasn't about the $5. It was just that somebody said, "You can do this, keep your head up." And that's what gets me excited and why I do this work, is because I believe that everybody should be valued for who they are as a person.
This isn't just a sheltering program. We are helping these people better themselves, which is ultimately bettering the community.
We want to give them the opportunity to change their lives, and that's why we're here.
To get involved, visit arvadaco.gov/homelessness-in-arvada.